The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Single back, takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Trying to find room. It's Ford. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed to the run perfectly.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner steps out. They'll mark football right there. Ball handed off. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
New setter down to the offense. 1st and 10. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the throw deep downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. A chance at a big play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. This time, a completion. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. He'll hand it off. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for his big tight end. And makes the catch. But they were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and you reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's James. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Now they call a run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. Contact as he let the ball go. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Gives it to the back. Breaks free. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down after the incompletion. They're going to run it here. Runs right over the defender. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Anytime you get outside of the pocket, deep in an opponent's territory, it's a good opportunity, but the spacing is so condensed it can be a little bit misleading. And here, the quarterback took the bait, and the defense reels in the interception.
In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably think of...
He'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Oh, Chris, he almost gave one back there. This quarterback needs to be much more careful working with a 2-touchdown lead. That's not how to protect it.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Past the 20.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Again, makes it second and medium. Give it to the back again. Tackle, but first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right. This one caught. Finds room at the 30. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff to the single back. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
First snap in the red zone on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's James. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Keeping it on the ground here. Headed for the end zone.
Of course, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game. What a day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Bentley. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's a bullet, but incomplete. Receivers are bunched together. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fourth down completion to the running back. And they will stop him short. The defense rises up for a goal line stand.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. Close to the tight end. Catch made, a lot of space now. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he can...
And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's loose. Inside the 20. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he runs it in for the two-point conversion, but wait a second. There's a penalty marker down. You got to check this out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. So the head coach accepts the penalty, pushes the offense back a little bit. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Handoff in a single back formation. Powering through. Gets into space at the 50. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
He keeps it on the design run. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll try the option play here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Fine time now, rolling to his left. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looking to scramble. Breaks an open space. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Let's go!
On first and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Here's a first and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it again. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Tailback tests the middle of the defense.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the point after is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Turns it loose downfield. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Boy, nice pickup there, Chris. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up another big play.
And now the handoff. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. There's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward. Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain moves the ball to a 34. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense getting set. It's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
Point after, up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Here he goes. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Oh, the pass pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Let's fly to the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the grab. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Now they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. The defense, and he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Looking to bring heavy pressure here. He'll hand it off. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And there's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36. First down and 10.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this moment.
They'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense on the field to take over. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And now from the pistol formation. Play action here on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to scramble to his left. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did, maybe the receivers.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Here comes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can...
And they heave it deep downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can they do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver is just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. Right now, if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Makes their way on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Pointing toward the end zone.
think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now they're running on the toss. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Bootleg looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, yeah. Oh, he fumbles. Scooped up in the defense. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around. Strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone for the first half of 17.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Caught quickly. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get into the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he'll be brought down.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. They'll run the option.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Might have to try the extra point. The PAT is no good. Wow. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. On the ground, it's James.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking for the wideout. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous ball. Pick and then that return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Offense comes out to start this drive. The back's got it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Pounding away with the run game. He's got the first and still going. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, and scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Now here comes the bunch formation. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense in hurry-up mode. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's looking deep again. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Has a path to the end zone.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Offense operating from the pistol. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And here's the handoff. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment at 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Gonna run it. It's James. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you can tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
2nd down and goal. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset and playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. The ultimate game in this. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick throw, the catch is made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll run it to the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Big throw caught on the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's running out of time here. With the catch, it's Smith.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down. Here's the handoff. He did not. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, with no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver makes the catch. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. Pass caught, but not good for first down yardage. Offense looking to punt now. And the returner brought down by the... And out comes the offense set to take over here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. This offense has got it going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it.
He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Pitches to the bow. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
I just love this.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense
makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Ball handed off. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The ball is picked off. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And he's wrapped up. And the running back takes the handoff. And this run goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. Fires it on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Breaks into the open. Steps out after it. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To dart to the left side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, what a grab. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and another incompletion. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Back to throw again. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 2nd down after that short completion. And he drops back in the gun. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And this pass is caught. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. The pocket breaking down. And it's in. Well, they fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but